Amazon's massive distribution center in Kent had standing room only today outside the recruiting center as the company looks to staff up during the pandemic and as Amazon faces continued scrutiny over the conditions inside.
How do you think Amazon's senior leadership and the board have done in addressing the health and safety threats posed by coronavirus to your employees?
I think they've done a remarkable job in a difficult situation.
Founder Jeff Bezos was questioned about it during the company's annual shareholder meeting on Wednesday. Today, Amazon released audio of the response.
Let me be perfectly clear. Our employees and keeping our employees safe, there is nothing more important than that. And I'm proud of the job the team has done there. We've taken this seriously from the very beginning.
Yet Amazon is facing new questions from Congress, too, after it fired employees like Marin Costa of Seattle for speaking publicly about conditions.
We will continue to pressure Amazon to become a more responsible corporate citizen.
There are reports that you fired employees who were speaking out about their working conditions. Is that correct?
No, we didn't fire anyone for speaking out about working conditions. We support every employee's right to criticize their employer's working conditions. But that also doesn't mean that they're allowed to not follow internal policies. But for sure, your rights to protest working conditions, we take that super seriously, and we have no problem with that at all.
With the threat of a congressional investigation and all of this negative publicity surrounding Bezos, Amazon is clearly on a charm offensive today, offering up tours of their Kent distribution center while highlighting the amount of money they've already spent or plan to spend on PPE and sanitation stations. For now, all we could see is some external social distancing and a company which, despite these significant speed bumps, seems to be trucking right along. In Kent, Chris Daniels, King 5 News.